Hello folks, my name is Mark, this is UCD Toy Reviews, how you guys doing? And today we have Skeletor from the Masters of the Universe Origins figure line. So for those of you who don't know, this is a brand new line of Masters of the Universe figures that have modern articulation. And I have been waiting for these things for a long time because they look awesome. So they debuted in San Diego Comic-Con last year, and they had a He-Man Atom 2-pack, which promptly sold out and now is like selling for like $300, so I'm probably not getting that. And then these things show up on Walmart.com and they immediately sell out. The instant they go up, I have like an email reminder that when they go on there, and seriously within 90 seconds they sell out. It's like there's bots or something buying them all. So I bit the bullet and went on eBay and got an aftermarket one, and it didn't really cost me that much. It was about 30 bucks or so, but you know, they should be retailing at Walmart for like $15.99. So unfortunately, you know, it's the hot thing right now, so they all disappear really quick. So yeah, man, let's take a look at it. Okay, so we got Skeletor here. Let me try to see if I can get him on there with all that, without all that glare. Looks really cool. I really like that head sculpt, you know. And then you can kind of see how his like wrists and his elbows have like articulation, and his knees and all that stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Looks like he's got a comic book back there. Check out that like face sculpt. It's like right out of the mini comics. That's awesome. And then if you turn this guy around in the back, you can see some of the details. So now if you want to see the back of the card here, let's bring him up a little bit. So you got this like artwork going up at the top there. Forgive that glare, trying to get rid of that. Includes comic book. Nefarious Overlord Skeletor wants to control the power within Castle Grayskull. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This stuff on the back here is right out of the old packaging. You know, they would just have like an assortment of the other toys in the series, so absolutely perfect. It's got like the same like descriptions and everything, and then a little thing on the side there that kind of shows like his articulation and stuff. So yeah, man, I am like stoked and really happy and surprised to be seeing this. Anyway, I cannot wait to open this thing up. I know that these are going to be worth money, but I don't feel bad about it because the one that I bought is like the card is all bent up anyway. Look at that. so whatever. I mean, I was going to open them anyway, but you know, that makes me feel not too bad about it. The fact that it was already jacked up. All right. Yeah, that opened really easy. Okay, comes with a comic book that is attached with string on the side. Really? That's how they're gonna come? They have a string. Okay, that's kind of weird. All right, and then let's see. Let's take him out of here. There goes Skeletor. Let's remove him from the plastic. Okay. Is there like a rubber band or something holding them in? Yeah, there is. There's rubber bands. Okay, so we can get rid of that. And then one on this side. Let's see. There we go. And then there's rubber bands on his feet. Alright, I guess that's to keep it from, like, getting all weird and loose inside the package. Oh, look how awesome this is. This is the most awesomest thing that has ever been made, ever. Alright, and then let's take a look at his weapons. Okay. So they come in a little bag like that. Alright. If I can just get this thing open without breaking anything. Okay, so we have the Havoc Staff, which is Skeletor's traditional weapon, which looks exactly like the Havoc Staff from the old school toy, and then the Power Sword, which actually looks remolded. And yep, so true to the old school He-Man lore, this is half of a Power Sword. I'm assuming the other half comes with He-Man and then you put them together. So let's see how well he holds these things. Okay, sword in hand. I also like how they made it so that both, there we go, both wrists have a, you know, articulation on them. Sweet, check that out. That is just the coolest thing of all time. Alright, and you can move them around, so if you want to see the articulation, so basically, these are using the same body style as the Masters of, as the WWE like Wrestlers of Eternia figures that came out earlier this year. What were they? Masters of the WWE Universe. And I have a couple of videos going over Wave 1 and Wave 2 of those. They also have Wave 3 of those with Hulk Hogan and stuff, so that they gotta pick those up too. But first I gotta buy these guys. But damn, just look at that, man. Look how awesome that is. That's like, so this is like the same articulation almost that you get on a Masters of the Universe Classics figure, except done in this like little size, and like, oh man, this is just like giving me all the freaking nostalgia. Because one thing when I was a kid, what I was always disappointed that the old school toys couldn't do was hold a weapon like a staff or something in two hands. I was always like angry at that. And now, look at that. Skeletor is holding his like staff in two hands. He's gonna go like zap He-Man with it. That is the coolest thing of all time. I am so totally like stoked right now, you know? Like this is the most stoked I've like been all year. And let's see, I think you could put a sword back here. Yeah, that's how you used to do it. That thing rules. Let me point the camera down a little bit so we just get like the entire figure and zoom out just a little bit. That thing is just fantastic, man. Just check that out. Okay, let's take a look at this comic book. This is Beast Barrage. Okay, kind of cool. I wonder why it's bound with string. Don't know what's up with that. I've never seen that happen before. Looking at the back, we got the same figures there. He-Man, Teela, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, Evil-Lyn, Beast-Man. Pretty cool. And yeah, that was another thing, is that all the old school vintage toys came with their own comics too, so this is pretty awesome. I used to have almost all of them, and then when I moved, when I was like a teenager, I lost a box, and it just happened to be the box that had all of my mini comics in them, and I was really pissed at that, so I don't have them anymore. But Dark Horse put out a mini comics collection so that you can just buy that, and it has all of them in there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We'll read through this later. I like the artwork. It's looking good, you know. Evil-Lyn, He-Man, Beast-Man controlling the these guys here, these like shadow beasts. These are from the Filmation cartoon, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, so I am very, very happy with this. It looks awesome as hell. So now it's time to compare. For those of you who are not hip to Masters of the Universe, this is an old school figure, and this is our current Origins figure, so you can kind of see, you know, they look almost nearly identical, you know, as far as like the armor and the you know, accessories and all that. Havoc staff is almost the exact same thing. You know, it's a maybe darker shade of purple on this side. You know, and really you can't really see very much in the way of differences, except this one's dusty and his mouth is closed, and I'm wondering if maybe one of these days they're going to release another head that has a closed mouth. That'd be kind of cool. But you can really see here the old toys have very limited articulation. All they do is they move at the shoulders, they move at the legs and head, and then they have this sort of spring power punch action in their waist, you know. So that's why they call them, you know, 5.5, because they're 5.5 inches tall and they have 5 points of articulation, right? So you can see that it's like all the same thing, except now you have like modern articulation, and you can get all these awesome power poses out of it. So that, I don't know, I'm really, 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 really feeling the nostalgia buzz right here with this. This is like the coolest thing. I don't know. I'm just so happy. And my only thing that I would ever possibly say here is that it would have been cool to get a mouth that opens and closes. That would have been cool. But besides that, I think this is just like perfect in pretty much every way. So even the armor is like the same. It like has the same like little ways to hook it up and all that stuff. If you look at the back here, like, man, this thing rules. This is seriously the bomb right here. So anyway, I am very, very, very happy with this figure. It's awesome. It's giving me all the feels right now, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the other Masters of the Universe Origins figures. So like I said, these are currently supposedly up on Walmart.com right now, but they sell out instantly. So you can try going there and getting them, but good luck. You're most likely going to have to go to a secondary source like eBay or Amazon or something like that. Supposedly there's going to be a wide release of these guys in this October, but I don't know. I don't want to wait around. Now, these are definitely going to go up in value one day. Masters of the Universe stuff usually does, so, you know, it might be worth buying a couple of these guys to invest with. Currently, right now, I don't care. You know, I just want to buy them and open them up and feel like I'm 10 years old all over again. Anyway, that's all I got, folks. Adios.